Namaskar, I am Dr. Ajit Varwandkar, Director of Myaglakadam.com. Today I am going to share important tips on how students should take career decisions, and in fact all the more important, how not to take a very important career decision. Usually as a counselor we keep meeting student, parent, and we come across a lot of queries, और हमें ऐसा लगता है कि most of the students go wrong at the first step. And when the first step is wrong, it's like, you are in the city of Agra or Mumbai, you have the complete map and you want to travel from one place to other. But, in spite of having the road map, if the first step is gone wrong, which is the career decision, then definitely you are not going to reach your destination very much in time. So, out of our experience, we found that usually these are the three common queries parents student have. One is what subject should I choose, especially at students moving from class 10 to class 11th. In that transition, they take one of the most important and vital career decision. Then moving ahead, students of 11th, 12th or undergraduate, their query is what career should I choose? So that's again a very important thing. And going further, which institutions should I join? So at myaglakadam.com, while helping students in their career discovery process, we address these three queries. And it's very important for us to understand as of now as to how students usually select the career. See, it's very interesting. We did a survey, we did a research, and we found that students opt for these three criteria. One is parental guidance. Definitely, parents want to do something good for the student. They would advise good, but that is within the limitation of their understanding, knowledge, and biases. A parent, howsoever good and good intended intentional he or she may have, but if he has a dislike for the career of law, for example, hypothetically, that parent may not ever advise the student, the ward, to go for law. On the contrary, the situation might be the student is well equipped by virtue of God's gift, the personality, aptitude, and occupational interest to be a very good lawyer. So these are not really very sound strategies, parental guidance, academic performance. So it's not a very sound strategy to take a career decision. You might be surprised why academic performance is not a sound strategy, because anybody who is getting 100 out of 100 or 80 out of 100 in mathematics does not mean that he or she is very good to become an engineer, or somebody getting 90 out of 100 or 100 out of 100 in biology should go towards becoming a medical doctor. No, there is much more to it. In fact, many more attributes and criteria which lead to making a person really successful in that particular career. And the third important thing, which is I think 60 to 70% dominating, and we find that students actually follow the herd. My friend is taking commerce, so let me also go for commerce. My friend is going for mathematics, so let me also go for mathematics. And these are very risky propositions. On the contrary, these are the three most important criteria. How should career be chosen? Career should be chosen on the basis of personality, on the basis of aptitude, and on the basis of the occupational fitment of the student. What are these? I'll tell you in the next screen. Personality, aptitude, and occupational fitment. These are the three important parameters on the basis of which a career decision must be taken. So when we talk of personality, there are 8 factors. One is extroversion, introversion, logical, intuitive, empathetic, thoughtful, judgmental, and aware. So these are extroversion and introversion are the two ends of a stick kind of. Let me just tell you, any person is not 100% extrovert or introvert. It's an ambiversion. But what we do by way of these psychometric assessment tools is we identify which is the dominant personality of that particular individual. And every personality trait leads to some particular career, definitely in association and in combination with various other factors. For example, if you find a person who is predominantly introvert, you cannot definitely put that person into the sales job. Likewise, if you find a person who is very less empathetic, that very less empathetic person cannot get into the nursing job or medical profession or maybe teaching profession. So likewise, all personality parameters have association or lead to some particular careers. Likewise, when you talk of aptitude test is very important. You all know that we consider these 7-factor aptitudes. One is language ability, numerical ability, verbal ability, logical speed, accuracy, space ability, and mechanical. Just to illustrate one aptitude ability, I will tell you spatial ability. For example, if a person wants to become a designer or wants to do, a bachelor of design or wants to get into architecture, that person should be very good in three-dimensional thinking, very good in space ability. But if the space ability is very low, what to do? Through this Myaglakadam.com, through these assessments, we also suggest how to improve on your abilities which are not up to the mark if you are really determined to get into that particular career. So this is about aptitude and the occupational fitment. So there, every career has the demand of some particular type of personality. For example, there are 6 different types of demands, occupational fitment demands. One is rational, sensible, creative, artistic. So, for example, somebody wants to get into becoming a web designer. So he or she should have that creative, artistic, part of the occupational fitment. Conservative, straight, investigative, explorative. So, sometime back I talked about law as a career. If somebody wants to really get into legal or maybe research or maybe actuary or those kind of career options, need to have very strong need to be very strong on investigative and explorative part. Then entrepreneuring and business, like people who want to take decisions, who are good in taking decisions. And then social and outgoing, somebody wants to get into administration, management, or maybe CSR kind of roles, need to be very high on their social, outgoing, occupational fitment. So, these are the 3 important parameters. And at myaglakadam.com, a student comes and does a psychometric assessment. This process takes almost 40 to 45 minutes. Definitely, there is a small cost to it. You have to buy an OTP online. When you buy the OTP online, you get the access. You do this assessment, and immediately after the completion of the assessment, the machine algorithm does its work at the back end, and the report is sent to the email ID of the user. And on the basis of this, we actually suggest students of class 10th as to what kind of what subject should be selected. Is it biology or humanities, mathematics? So there is a very scientific study and a structured work is done, and almost 28 to 30-page report is developed out of it. And for other students, we also suggest what are the best fitment careers. As it is, it is said that in this world there are more than 5,000 different career options and almost 350 to 500 different job categories. So almost 350 jobs are mapped on myaglakadam.com. Every day a new job is getting mapped there, and we suggest which are the most fitment careers for the student. And this is just a glimpse into the report. This is the kind of aptitude graph which is developed through the assessment. This is the occupational interest theme, and this is the personality matrix. So this kind of a detailed report will be there. These are just 3 figures. As I told, it will be a very comprehensive, user-friendly kind of a report. You read it and you understand it for yourself. This page is basically the subject interest. So this actually maps the subject interest and shows the subject fitment. And in some cases, we also recommend, here you can see excellent choice, ideal choice. In some cases, we also go for a counselor's consideration, because we believe that any software has its own limitation. So, and any psychometric assessment is predominantly a response-based tool. So, we also go for this counselor's consideration. And you will see one very beautiful thing which is not found elsewhere, anywhere, is in this myaglakadam.com assessment, you will get 3 different matching. You will get a matching for, you'll get the matching for this occupational fitment separately, personality fitment separately, and aptitude fitment separately. On top of it, you will also get overall fitment separately. And this is the most beautiful thing. And even in this fitments, if you minutely observe it here, you will find that these fitment columns, ideal choice, counselors, improve or think twice, a good choice, they have different kinds of capsule lengths. So this actually indicates the level of fitment. If it's an excellent choice, is it 100% excellent choice? If it's a ideal choice, is it 100% ideal choice, or maybe 50% ideal choice? So these kind of in-depth and minute, precise studies are there. Definitely, this assessment is a validated and a standardized tool. So I would recommend and suggest that students, if you want to take a career decision, you should go for a scientific career decision, not just on the whims and fancies of some suggestions which come your way. And on top of it, we continue with the hand holding. We show the students, help them take the right career decision. We show them the career path. If you want to become a computer programmer, what are the courses you want to do, you should be doing, or which are the entrance examinations you should be appearing for. And also, if we find that some particular ability, you are low on that particular ability, so we also help you suggest so for how to improve. For example, this is space ability, and here we are showing the areas of improvement in the space ability. So how to improve your space ability, and or any other part of your aptitude or ability, those suggestions also come to you through this assessment report. So it's a very comprehensive report, and students get highly benefited. And lastly, I just want to tell you what are the kind of assessment tools available. Yes, we have this subject selection assessment. Subject selection assessment is for students of class 10th. And then we have this career selection assessment. This is for students of class this is for students of class 11, 12, and even beyond. Students who are in college, they can also go for this assessment. Then we have engineering branch selector. Somebody who wants to select an engineering branch. There are more than 100 different branches of engineering. So which engineering branch you want to select? So those things can be done here. Then vocational trade. This is basically for this vocation for the skill development part. Those people who want to get into the skill development thing. Then career cluster assessment. This career cluster is basically assessment based on the theory of multiple intelligence. This is for class 7th, 8th, and 9th students. It gives a fair idea as to, at 7th, 8th, 9th, we believe is not definitely a stage where a very confirm or a strong career decision can be taken. But yes, at this stage, students can get a fair idea as to which particular cluster. 8 clusters are there as per the theory of Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence. It is based on that. So which particular cluster the students' career orientation goes for. And then there is something called a career compatibility assessment. And in this career compatibility assessment, we cater to those students who have made up their mind that I want to become an engineer or I want to become a doctor. So once you have made that mind, you've done the preparation, you're halfway through it. You just want to know, okay, now what all things should be done to be excellent, to excel in that particular career. So this a very comprehensive report and a very expert kind of a report which guides you on all those parameters which you need to develop, and it also tells your strength areas and improvement areas so that you can become absolutely successful in those particular careers which you have selected for yourself. So friends, this is these are the services from Myaglakadam.com, and I would definitely encourage you to please log into Myaglakadam.com, and these 350 careers which I told you are mapped, and those are free of cost resource. You can just go and I would strongly advise one day, one career. Just log in, check one career one day, and you can learn a lot. Keep yourself updated. Stay connected. Wish you all the best. This is Dr. Ajit Varwandkar.